happen if, when you get your salary, you give other people first? And what would happen if, when you get your salary, you give yourself first? Welcome back to Be Fruitful and Be Greatness. I am literally bringing you back to the point where we started, where we left off last time. I could listen to my video that I did not really give enough input for people to actually make a decision on, oh, how is it supposed to go? I think there's a little bit of confusion, but I've decided to actually grind down this whole thing of budgeting to small bits and pieces, and I will try to go slow and see if actually this is going to make it very possible and plausible for you to do it step by step. I asked that question because a lot of us, when we get our salaries, this is what we do. We think about paying for rent, paying for this and that's, the car and everything else. And then the little money left, we go like, oh, I think I'm going to do this. Oh, I think I'm going to do this. But we forget that tomorrow we might not have a peace of mind. Because maybe by the 15th, maybe by the 20th, maybe already by the 5th of the month, the rest of the money that you had left after paying the rent, paying for the car, and paying for the phone and all that, you have nothing. Then you start now thinking, how will I get the money? What will I do here, there? Then probably if you have been saving a little bit, you start going into your savings account. What would happen if you paid yourself first? And this is where you can actually start thinking, yes, it's possible for me to make 1 million within 3 to 5 years on a salary. Now you have to listen and listen good. Sharpen your ears. If you don't have some, drill holes. And if you have, they don't listen, block whatever is on the other side so that you keep the rest of it in here. Okay, that was just an analogy. We're talking about budgeting today. I'm going to talk about budgeting in a way that everybody can understand. I'm not going to go with the definition of it. I'm going to give you terms that I know everybody else would understand about budgeting. And then I'll tell you the importance of why I think everybody should actually budget. I see a budget like a compass, a direction to one's success. I see it as a pivotal point, in a pivotal instrument or a tool that anybody can use for them to actually see, where is my money going? Am I wasting it? Am I investing it? Am I actually just spending it? The budget also, I have my notes here, so if you see me looking, it's because I want to be sure that I've said everything. And why is it important to budget? And what are we talking about? The amount that we are really talking about is not the money that you are going to spend on your car, because that is fixed already. It's not the money you are going to spend on maybe paying for your car or for your rent. We know that already. We are talking about this 20% which you decide before you get your salary. Here's your salary, you've got 10,000. Decide before you even have the money in your hands. I am going to save 20 to 30% of this, my salary, because I want to make 1 million out of this in 3 to 5 years. It's possible. It's very possible. A lot of people have done it. I've tried that before, and I know it works, and I know what I'm telling you is first-hand information from experience, but it requires that you have to be disciplined. It won't just happen. The importance of budgeting and the benefits of actually budgeting are this. 1, you will know what you're going to use your money for exactly. That means you're not going to just spend your money or waste it. That's one advantage. The other thing is, it will be a total blueprint for you to know exactly what you are investing your money on, how much, and where you're starting from. It will be a record for your success, your own blueprint of your success process. The other thing about budget is that it will give you clarity. You will know from when you check out, oh, what's happening. Is this important for me? Is this not important? Is this really what I should prioritize? So when you have a budget, you will have clarity on how you spend your money. What's first, what's second, what's not even important. Why should I even remove from my budget? You will know that when you have a budget. The other thing is, it will bring confidence to you. What I mean is that imagine that you know that even though you stopped work after 6 months, you already have some money lying somewhere because you have budgeted it out in that way. You'll be confident. You will not move like somebody who, when they lose their job here, oh my God, now what will I do? Oh, you start running to your neighbors, you start running here, there. Or maybe then even somebody even offers you, okay, I can give you work as a sex worker, as long as first you kiss my toes and all that. That can happen because now you're desperate. But if you've been budgeting, everything is clear to you. You've got clarity. You have confidence. Nobody will even abuse you. That will be the point that I'll bring as a confidence. Then the other thing that I think is good about budgeting is that it will give you that proper direction. By that I mean you will align your priorities. You will know for sure that here I am trading on the right place, because when you are not desperate, you don't make desperate decisions. You will know this is where I'm going to start from in 6 months. And when the 6 months come, you know you'd have done your research about what you want to invest in or what you want to do with your money. But if you've used your money, somebody comes, oh, there's this that's happening, and you're supposed to maybe even have benefited even. This is just to bring a clear thing that happened here recently. Somebody came with an offer to me to say, if you put at least 10,000, we are going to double. We are going to give an increment of 30% every three years. Not 30% every year for the next 4 years. Imagine if I did not have anything to put forward. And this is something that has been going on for years. There's no chance that it's going to go down anytime soon, because it is a thing that is on demand. Imagine if I had not budgeted for me to be able to invest into this thing, I would miss an opportunity. So you always align your things according, and so that when the moment comes, you will be ready for that moment when it comes. So you will be totally aligned every time you do your budgeting. But some 3 things that I want you to have as takeaways. 1, pay yourself first. Get the 20 or 30%. When you make your budget, I'll say it again, I bought this board for the purpose of teaching. So when you get your salary, 20, fail. 20% or 30% of whatever you earn, put it into your fixed account. This is what I mean by saying pay yourself first. Everything else you have to figure out how you're going to fix it, because now you've decided, if I want to make $1 million, this is what I get, and it has to be in 3 or 5 years. How much should I put on the side? Do this, get 20 or 30%. I promise you, when you have a budget like this, the way you are going to find out how you are going to pay for the car, for this, and if even the car is necessary, it will come to you. You won't have to struggle. You will suddenly realize, so all these coffees I drink at 10 o'clock, they're not necessary. How much have they been taking away from you? $100 probably every month. You will sooner or later realize you have a lot of things that are not necessary on your budget. So stick with this one. Pay yourself first. Put this in a savings account. And then don't let this money sit in the savings account. Put it either in bonds, put it in treasury bills, put it in an account where the bank is also going to be giving you interest. Don't let this money be idle. It is stupid to let money just sit on the bank account. If you check a lot of rich people, they don't have money in their bank accounts. They put it in some other things. But some of us want to say, I have 200,000 on my account. I don't care. You're not using it for anything. And if the bank crashes and it closes, you lose everything. Put it into something that you can touch and something that actually is going to give it back to you with interest. That's my point. And takeaway number 2, home expenses. After you pay yourself, pay the home expenses. Make sure that you're not owing your landlord or whoever, whom you also have to fire at some point. Make sure that your car, everything is paid so that your life rides on a smooth trail. The other thing is the remaining money. There's something called spending, there's something called wasting, and there's something called investing. If after you do this, your budget, and you've paid yourself, you've paid for the house expenses, what remains? Think about what you're going to do with it. But this is where you can say, okay, this month we are going to put the money, when it comes, this extra money, we are going to take the children out on a holiday. This money, we are going to use it to travel to go and see this person. We're going to use this and this. This is where that money, when you go, people go like, but they're always traveling. Yes, because they have a budget, and because they understand that they have to pay themselves, then they have what is called expenses. Then they can pay themselves with other things that are remaining. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to start by spending on things that are not on yourself and the issues that you pay in the house, you will get stuck. And that is what we call wasting. So then that was the third takeaway. Now, what should you prioritize when it comes to budgeting? Prioritize automating your payment. You go to your bank and tell them, every month on my salary, 20%, which is maybe 2,000, put it in a fixed account. Let the bank do that directly for you. Because when you say, no, I'll do it myself, maybe on that particular day, someone comes with this, there's extra money on the bank account. So you spend it on them. Automate it. That is the best way to do it. Automate it. Hi sis, I'm new here. Can you please give us some tips on how to deal with spiritual warfare and depression as a teenager? Oh, the point where you doubt if God even has plans for you anymore. Okay, I would like to know where you're writing from, and yes, I would definitely take this one. Let me do this. I think I'll take a screenshot so that I can do that for you another time. Yes. Thank you. I've taken note of that. Thank you. And yes, from Egypt. Thank you so much thank you, Dina, and thank you from Egypt. Yes. Okay. I'm from Zambia originally, but I am actually living in Denmark. So now we'll get back to the point of what I was saying. Automate your payments, because when you do that, you actually don't even have power to go in and change that, because the bank has fixed it for you. So they are doing you a very, very big favor. Oh, okay, that's very nice. That's very nice, Dina. Now I want to bring this to your attention. This might seem like you cannot do it, but let me tell you one thing that has made me to stick to my goals, and also to do things that other people have thought, oh, okay, she just came to Denmark and she's doing this and this, look at her life and things like that. I don't think I have that wow life, because I just think I have a life where I can tell people to say everything is possible. And if you ask me, do I drive in a Porsche? No, I don't, because for now, I don't think that's what I need. I'm in my 40s. I can think about driving a Porsche when I'm 50 and maybe when I'm 60. I'm thinking when I'm 50s. That's if I have money to spend, not money to waste. This is not a time for me to start wasting money. So if somebody asks me, why don't you drive a Porsche when actually you can have all that ability to do that? I would say I wouldn't do that. For me, that would be wasted money. I need to invest, because I should also be thinking a wise person leaves an inheritance for his children and his children's children. So I need to go in that way, because that's my principle, and I get it from the Bible, if you ask me. So let me help you to understand how you can actually fix this. Budgeting and success is a mental game, first of all, before it becomes anything else. You have to think about it here before you can come out and waste your energy. And one thing that I always advise people, have a board or maybe a piece of paper. Write what you want on what I call a vision board. Another time I'll show you what's in my bedroom, but I think it's too early. You guys don't really know me. I'll show you another time what I have in my room. But write on a piece of paper, have it, type it in, put pictures, have it printed. If you can, put it in a picture frame. This is my goal. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to budget every month this, and this is what I'm aiming for. 1 million. For what? You want to buy a car, you want to be traveling, you want to do this, do that, put that on that piece of paper, print it with nice pictures, because the brain works a lot with pictures. And after you've done that, put it in a space. If you love being in your bathroom, put it on a wall in your bathroom. If you love being in your bedroom, put it on the wall in your bedroom. If it's in the living room, put it there where you will see it most of the time. And when you see it, make yourself a promise to say, yes, that's me. Yes, that's me. With time, that fixes a mindset of this is my future. And trust me or not, your brain will find ways to bring that million to you within the 3 years or 5 years. I promise you. Do not ignore this particular part. It fixes something in your head. Because when I started this, I was like, okay, this might not work. Imagine I had started only with 10% just to try the theory. But I moved quickly to 30% because I knew, okay, this is actually possible. And for real, within 3 years, I managed to make 1 million Danish kroners. So I know if I can make it, anybody else can. And I started with nothing. Not that I had anything, a mop and a bucket. Then I created a cleaning company. So you who's sitting there thinking, this is also just to drive into you dinner. I was actually depressed. And when I got out of depression, this is what I started doing, a mop and a bucket. I cleaned so many offices, I cleaned so many homes. Within 3 years, I managed to even have 9 people working with me. And from that, the million came. So when you feel depressed, just know your game is too small. You're not really thinking about what's coming tomorrow. That's why you sit there in the back and not think about what is going to happen to my life. You're worried about things that you cannot solve. Worries will never solve anything. It's okay to think about problems and it's okay to worry, but get out of it by drawing something down. What can I do? What you have hands? What's your talent? What's your gift? Get into that and start trying to do something for yourself. Another thing that I actually think was the best thing about it for me, I looked at what was missing in the industry where I was. There was not so many Black people going around cleaning, because Black people would think, no, I have to have a Gucci handbag, so I can't do this type of work. And I noticed this discrepancy in the market. Okay, I can actually be the only Black person going cleaning with a company. And I started from there. And because there's this, she's Black. Black people love to clean a lot. And before I knew it, one person informed their neighbor. The neighbor told the other one who had an office. Then from one small office to a double size to where there are even like 300 people working in an office. So it's possible for you. If you are depressed, trust me, it's the best time for you to sit down and start thinking, why am I depressed? It could be you're not doing so much for yourself. You don't have a goal that is pushing you for you to be able to do what you have to do. There's money to be made and you can do it. Don't stay at home. You are a translator. Do whatever you can to get out so that people know that you are a translator. Let people know. And if that market is filled up, find something that you can also do, something easy, something that is already working. That's also another thing that I wanted to advise people. When you get this money after you've saved it for some time, you should have a plan to say, maybe I'll start a business. Look for a market where people are already there, where people are already making money. You don't always have to invent something new. Look where people are making money and try to grab your share in there. And if it's too crowded and you see, this space, people are scared of going into it, but I can do it, go into that one. Sometimes it's about knowing that what already is running is easier to run with. And those who have inventions like Elon Musk, there will be so many people maybe in the future who will do what he's doing, but for now it's expensive. But if you have to start cleaning now, it's just a bucket and a mop. You have them at home. Go and get started. I'm just saying. The Clara, hi. Hey, let me just shout. I can't even tell the names of some people. There's the Clara, hello. Norbert Jensen, hello. Dina, hello. There's a name from Egypt. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but hello to you. And yes, now I'll just continue with what I was saying. So the main thing that you have to do is go into this visualization. See yourself how it will be. Even with the business you want to start, see how the end will be. See the people paying you. Imagine that. Just feel it. Even for 5 minutes, just that good feeling is going to open your end, is going to bring endorphins, which are going to drive your brain into so much imagination of how you can do your work properly. Some of the things I do in my company, I never thought I would do them. But because I always looked at the board and I thought, this is so beautiful. Oh, it's going to happen like this. Oh my God. And before I knew it, things were happening and things were rolling. People were helping me, because wherever you put your mind to, people will help you. That's just the truth. You will find people who will help you. So just get ready for it happening for you, because at the end of the day, nothing is impossible. Let nobody tell you that. Nothing is impossible. Put your mind to it, visualize it, see it to the end, you will see what will happen. And another thing that's important, always go back to the drawing board. Repetition is the mother to everything. Check it out. Okay, this is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. Check your balance every month. Has it gone up? Has it gone down? And just so I consummate what I'm saying, a lot of people, this is what they do. They save. After 2 months, they take their money out. They are like this. I have an illustration for you. So some people are like this. They plant a seed 1 month, 2 months. This is your 30%. Another 30%. They plant it. Then their friends tell them, oh, we want to go to Dubai and whatever, this and that. And because they don't want to be left behind, they will go, take that 30%, take that one out as well. And, okay, we'll plant just one. After 2 weeks, another friend comes. You know what? There's only 30% left. Let's just take it out. And before you know it, there's nothing left. Then they start again. And if by luck, after 5 months, the seed grows. It grows into something beautiful. They mix with your network is very important to your success. Find people who want to do what you're doing, or people who are doing what you've already done, what you are doing, who already have what you want, because they are going to advise you correctly. If you start mingling with the same friends whom you were wasting money with, not investing money with, they are going to help you do this. You know, we are going to the swim pool. We need to buy drinks and this. Then you go in your investment. Another one comes. Another one comes. Another one comes. And then you also stop budgeting. Then you start going into your... Before you know it, you have choked your whole money. And before we even know it, you are even uprooting everything. Nothing is left of you. Be very careful. Your network will help you figure out your budget, or they will help you disfigure your budget. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And if there's anything that somebody thinks could be done better here, just let me know. When it comes to budgeting and money issues, I love the topic. So I'll gladly come here and share. And if you've got children whom you think have to listen to this, aunties, brothers, cousins, whoever family members, please share it with them. I'm literally doing this because I think there's so many possibilities and people don't really share this information to their children. That's why talking about money is like a taboo. But let it be not a taboo anymore. Let's share this information and let us know that everything is possible. Just because you're in Africa or in Asia does not mean you're supposed to suffer. No, I totally disagree. It's just the mindset we have to change, because everything is possible. The skin color has nothing to do with money. It's this one that has a problem with how much you make and what you're going to make. So this is Lydia Ugo. Like I always say, be fruitful and be greatness. Take good care of yourselves. Love you. God bless. Bye.